Good afternoon and welcome to the Orange County Funding Corporation's Governance Committee meeting. The time is now, what time it is?
3:12.
3:12. Thank you very much. I do apologize for starting late, but we're starting now. So can we get a roll call, please?
Sure. Linda Muller.
Here.
Jeff Christ.
Here.
Giovanni Palladino.
Here.
Dean Tamburi.
Here.
Okay, so we have 4 committee members here, 1 absent. We have for staff, Bill Fioravanti, Marty Brass, Kelly Riley, and our intern, Mr. Ethan Dubner. We also have Dylan Burke from Acquisitions Marketing doing our AV, and Mr. Brian Sandridge, our state monitor.
Okay, thank you. Notice of the meeting was properly provided.
Yes,
Thank you
we
very
got
much. The minutes we need to approve from the April 16th meeting. I need a motion to approve those minutes.
Also move.
I need a second.
Second.
Was there any discussion, any changes, any clarifications?
No.
See no. All in favor of accepting the minutes as presented, please say aye.
Aye.
And anyone opposed? Okay, motion carries, thank you. Old business policy, I have the book. And I spent 3 weeks ago, yesterday, as my husband was having his knee operated on, I've worked on a good portion of these, and I'll be meeting with Bill to have them transferred. I did them in pencil, so somebody has to type them.
We'll transpose that.
Okay, perfect, that works.
I think next month we would probably be in position to present them and for approval to
Yeah.
us them.
Should be, as
Yeah.
long as we can get them all typed. There's a lot of policies that need to be typed.
Yeah.
So you made your recommendations for the policies.
What
handwritten.
I did truthfully was I looked at all the policies. I took what was in the policies and I reduced them to this form so that they made sense.
Oh, okay.
So I haven't changed any verbiage, I haven't changed really anything. Bill and I talked a while ago about some clarifications of positions that don't exist within the corporation and just modifying those. But I think the purpose of most of the policies are still, they make sense. But they'll be available once you can see them, read them, and it makes it a lot easier. Then we can discuss them if there's any, anything that needs to be changed or modified.
Very good.
Okay. Oh, it's taking a little longer than we expected. It was really simple. I mean, I used to have staff. I don't have staff anymore to do this, at any rate. So we have the fee schedule that I know that's very important. We talked about it a little bit in
Yes.
the previous meetings.
Yeah, we're gonna, only a little bit applies to OCFC, we can talk in greater detail in IDA. But basically, we have found that some of the fees that we assess upon closing just aren't commensurate with the work that the IDA puts into it. You may recall a couple of years ago, we modified the fee schedule so that to make charges different if you applied for a pilot or if you didn't. That does make it easier. We've had some of these projects like hotels that really are just coming for the sales tax exemption, and it allows them to, it helps with the project a lot, but they're not paying exorbitant fees, whereas when you get a pilot, it's all based upon the capital expenditure, the full budget of the project, and 1 or 2% of that, and it can be very, very sizable, and often doesn't really make sense for them doing the sales tax. So we've reduced it to just 1% of the benefit that they receive, and we just have found that that's just, it's not a fair amount when we do it. I think both packets, including this one, the very last page, you'll find a little worksheet that I made up where we compared some projects, 2 hotel projects, and then Green Thumb, large project or manufacturing project with a pilot, and we showed what the fees would be now, what they would be under the proposed methodology, and then looking at what Rockland does. So it makes more sense in some cases that the fees are 3 times the rate. It does apply, again, this does apply to OCFC, but only on the bond section. So that is on page 5, section D, of the bond issuance charges. So that's all.
Hey,
that
Doc,
applies
how
for
are
it.
you?
Yes, how are you, sir? Right there.
Right in the corner. Rudy, you're right here.
Hey, Rudy. Rudy, you're right next to Jeff.
How you doing, Rudy?
Thanks. We'll just note that Our fifth committee member, Dr. Vincent Odak, is here, he's present now, and our general counsel, Rudy Zoe. So again, it's a little more detail on the IDA side, as it applies to pilot, sales tax exemption, et cetera. And then we've got the local labor monitoring, that hasn't changed. What we, the escrow that we collect in order to pay for the monitor, that hasn't changed at all. We're just looking to update this fee schedule.
Okay, do we need a motion to move for the portion that affects the funding corporation out of committee?
Yes, just to vote for a recommendation of the full board for approval, for adoption of the new fee schedule.
Could I get that motion, please?
I'll make the motion.
Thank you. And a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Shivani. Any discussions about the motion?
I just wanted to be clear which of these lines changed. And here's what's,
Nothing on the labor monitoring fees.
okay. And on the closing fees, they changed, right?
That's the old one.
Okay. Oh, so the old one and the new one is in here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only comment I wanted to make, Bill, we had talked about that some of the smaller ones were more time consuming than even some of the.
I wouldn't say more time consuming than the big ones, but still time consuming. They take a lot of maintenance. Some of the small ones, especially because you find.
That's a better word, maintenance.
Yeah, especially because some of the smaller clients, they don't have sophisticated attorneys that work with IDAs all the time. It's a little bit more, sometimes lost in translation. We have to hold them by the hand a little bit more. And we do care about them. They're small businesses in many cases, and we do want to hold them by the hand and help them take advantage of
That
what
was,
may be
that was
available.
our discussion in purposes.
Exactly.
Does that satisfy your question?
I'm trying to get a handle, because some changed and some didn't, right?
Yes.
Is there anywhere it's highlighted which ones changed?
I didn't do it that way.
Because it's hard to compare.
It's actually kind of a different methodology for sales
okay.
tax.
Could you tell us what page you're on?
Yeah, I'm on page 4. Well, I'm sorry, it's page 11 of the packet.
Okay.
That's bond transaction, which applies to this meeting.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have a, comparison side by side or anything.
Okay.
This page 11 relates to, let me find it on the original. And you look at page 5 of the packet. Those are
Okay.
2 comparisons of the bond fees. At the top.
Okay, I got it.
It's similar, but a little different. First 10 to 25, now it's up to the first 2 million, next 4, next 6.
Okay.
And this wasn't as much the focus of the change here, but we did some research and consulting our counsel.
Okay.
They had us look at the Rockland IDA fee schedule, and I think I looked at it a few years ago when we did a whole survey of the area, but it made a lot of sense. It applies to what we need, and of course, our council's very familiar with it, and with that being another client.
Makes sense to you, Rudy?
Yes, the fee schedule that we use
We have
on
no signal.
Rockland.
That's on our live stream, that's just for my computer, since it went dark, so.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I believe what's in the packet is verbatim what the Rockland County fee schedule
Almost.
is.
Oh, okay, that's interesting, yep, that's helpful. It's all good.
You're good. No other questions?
No.
Any other questions regarding the proposal? So we have a first, we have a second. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstentions? Motion carries. All right, I believe this is all the business that we have to conduct unless there's something from the floor any of the members want to raise. If not, I'll take a motion to adjourn.
Do we have our next meeting on the schedule for governance?
We're planning on the September meeting at the moment.
Okay, 3 o'clock.
Which is 3 p.m. on September 17th.
That's back on our.
Regular schedule.
Yes, correct. Third Wednesday of the month, back on that.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, you are on the schedule. All right, so we're concluding this part of our business.
Need a motion to
and
adjourn.
I thought we did that.
Did we?
Did we do a motion?
We were starting to
And then,
interrupt it.
and then you got interrupted.
I'll make the motion.
Motion, second. Thank you, Doc. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, abstentions. Noon and welcome to the OCIDA